concept of fighting Satan by getting wealthy and powerful may seem counterintuitive to traditional Christian teachings, which often emphasize humility, modesty, and detachment from worldly possessions. However, this approach can be understood through the lens of spiritual warfare, where wealth and power are seen as tools to be used for good, rather than ends in themselves. By wielding wealth and power, individuals can gain the resources and influence needed to spread positivity, kindness, and generosity, ultimately countering the negative forces of Satan. To begin with, it is essential to understand that Satan's primary goal is to lead humanity away from God and towards darkness, chaos, and destruction. He achieves this by promoting values such as greed, envy, and selfishness, which can lead individuals down a path of sin and corruption. In contrast, wealth and power, when used responsibly and with a sense of purpose, can be powerful tools for promoting good and fighting against evil. For instance, wealthy individuals can use their resources to support charitable causes, fund community development projects, and provide opportunities for education and economic empowerment. Moreover, wealth and power can provide a platform for influencing others and shaping cultural narratives. By using their influence, wealthy and powerful individuals can promote values such as compassion, empathy, and kindness, which are antithetical to Satan's agenda. They can also use their platforms to raise awareness about social and economic issues, mobilize support for important causes, and inspire others to take action. For example, a wealthy business leader can use their influence to promote sustainable practices, support environmental initiatives, and encourage their peers to adopt responsible and ethical business practices. In addition, wealth and power can provide a sense of security and stability, which is essential for spiritual growth and development. When individuals are struggling to make ends meet, they may be more vulnerable to Satan's temptations, as they may be desperate for a way out of their difficult circumstances. On the other hand, when individuals have a sense of financial security, they are more likely to be able to focus on their spiritual development, cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning, and make positive contributions to their communities. Furthermore, wealth and power can provide opportunities for personal growth and self-improvement, as individuals can invest in their education, health, and well-being, becoming more effective and influential agents of positive change. It is also important to note that the pursuit of wealth and power, in and of itself, is not necessarily a guarantee of success in fighting against Satan. In fact, if wealth and power are pursued solely for personal gain or selfish reasons, they can actually become obstacles to spiritual growth and development. Rather, wealth and power must be pursued with a sense of purpose and responsibility, and used in a way that is consistent with Christian values such as humility, compassion, and generosity. This requires a deep understanding of one's motivations and a commitment to using one's resources and influence for the greater good. Ultimately, the key to fighting Satan by getting wealthy and powerful is to approach these goals with a sense of purpose and responsibility. This means being mindful of one's motivations, using one's resources and influence for good, and cultivating a sense of humility and compassion. By doing so, individuals can become powerful forces for positive change, using their wealth and power to promote values such as kindness, empathy, and generosity, and to counter the negative forces of Satan. As the Bible teaches, for God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control, 2 Timothy 1:7. By embracing this spirit and using our wealth and power for good, we can become effective warriors in the battle against Satan, and help to create a brighter, more loving, and more compassionate world.